Hello students, welcome again for another segment of lesson on economics. I remain Nehemiah Joshua. The topic for today is business organization. Business organizations. Now, business organizations can be defined as an enterprise set up by individuals, government or its agencies for the main purpose of making profit and providing goods and services to satisfy human wants. Now, this business organization as a topic is a very broad topic. It classifies into various sections. The first section talks about public and private enterprises. The second section talks about sole proprietorship and partnership. The third section talks about limited liability company. And the fourth section talks about public corporations and cooperative societies. These are some of the types of business organizations we have. But for the sake of today's lesson, we will consider sole proprietorship as our topic for today, sole proprietorship. Now, sole proprietorship is a business, or it is an enterprise owned, financed, and managed by one person with the sole aim of making a profit. Now, sole proprietorship business is popularly known as one-man business because it is the oldest and commonest form of business organization we have. Just as I've said, many people know it as one-man business. The next thing is the features or characteristics of sole proprietor business. Features or characteristics of sole proprietorship. Number one, ownership. The ownership of this type of business is just one person because the proprietor, he owns the business. The ownership is just him alone, unlike the partnership where the membership of the business is between 2 to 20 people. But in the case of a sole proprietorship, the membership is only one person. Now, the next feature, objectives. The main objective of one-man business is to make profit. That is just the primary objective of one-man business, is for him to be able to make profit. The next feature is source of capital. Now, the capital required to set up this type of business is provided by the proprietor, the owner of the business. He cannot expect to get the source of capital or the capital for the business from anybody. He provides the capital himself, unlike the partnership business where the membership ranges between 2 to 20 people. They contribute capital, a particular sum amount of money, and when they join it together, it will be a reasonable amount. But in the case of a sole proprietor business, he is the only one that has the business, so he provides the capital alone. So it cannot be more stronger like the partnership business. The next feature is management. The business is controlled by the proprietor because he owns the business, he manages it the way he likes. The next feature is lifespan. The lifespan of this type of business depends on the proprietor because if he manages the business very well, there is that tendency in which the business will stay for a longer period of time. But if he does not manage the business